Welcome to another segment of Breaking Bread. We're back again with our opinions. You know, everybody got one, right? But this time we're talking about, again, entrepreneurship, the hardships, the process, what's the word? The right word I'm looking for, dedication.
Dedication.
And also a word that you like to use a lot, and that's
Self-discipline.
Self-discipline.
And the
Most
struggles.
definitely. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And we're going to bring this to you on our own opinions of what we think, what we've been through. My man is going through this right now. I've been there, done it. So I'm easy to help him out on some things that he might miss. As he knows as what he's going through to find where his niche or what he's trying to do with his life, he sees the struggles with it. It's easy to give up and to go back what's normal to you, 9 to 5, when the money is not coming in, bills are getting tight. This thing will actually push you to make a decision for yourself. Either I'm going back to take care of what I need to take care of, or I'm going to stick with what I'm trying to do. And right now I got to give it up to my man that he's sticking with what he's trying to do. He's trying to actually start a business and get grounded in it and be successful in it. And it's not an easy fix. I'm telling you, it's not easy at all. So right now I'm going to get back with Rob and let him explain some things for you guys.
So Van gonna definitely hit on what he been through, what he went through with being an entrepreneur. Right now, I'm right in the midst of this entrepreneurship. It's always been something that I truly desired, truly wanted to do, is be my self boss. You know, my do everything myself. You know, I have a unique talent with me that I'm able to be disciplined, as I said, self-disciplined within myself, based on some upbringing and upkeeping of my life and things that I've been through. So, I mean, I have plenty of friends who's, you know, been through it, they done it, you know, and they went through the hardship that I'm going through right now. It's like every time I blink my eyes, I'm seeing my bank account just diminish. You know, every day I'm seeing my coins just getting smaller and smaller. So I start off with the first and true thing I start off with was being in real estate. I'm doing the investing thing. I'm doing the assignment, the wholesaling type thing right now. And I did a video on that, as y'all see. Thank y'all for your likes, comments on that video with me and my partners. And also now I'm transitioning, also doing landscaping. So landscaping came about last April, and had, you know, some success with it. Van was, you know, my right hand, was definitely with me with a lot of ups and downs. Learn how to, you know, price a property, learn how to, you know, get the routes right, and just, you know, dealing with that little stuff and the equipment expensive. Those little things I had to try to figure out because I never really did it as a business. I already knew how to do it. And then the last thing, because of one of my cousins, is hopping in the transportation world, transportation field with the box trucks, or just even just a small vehicle like a Sprinter van, or even thinking about now just going to get my CDL just to have some type of certification in that logistic field with the transportation. But those are some of the things that I got going on for myself, entrepreneur wise, and just trying to build those things. And half of those things honestly comes with just building up a good network, building up a good you know, people to come in to try that, so I could delegate some of those responsibilities to somebody, so I could now not be the owner. I could be basically the person who's overseeing the whole thing. But Van gonna tell you a little bit about where he came from, and then we're gonna continue hitting you with some little bit more gems and knowledges of going on.
I'll tell you guys, my man know how to delegate. He's good at delegating. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, back in the 90s, I went to open up a barbecue spot. I did good in the beginning process of it, but I didn't have the business mind how to set it up. And I made a lot of mistakes where it cost me. I also had a clothing line where I sold clothes also. You got to know where it works for you. I had to learn that business is not for me, but it is taking somebody who has a business mind and invest in them.
Mm.
So hey, yo, you got an idea? Sounds good. Let me pull into that. Let me help you out with that. Let me be an investor of what you're trying to do. I learned it. I had no problem with saying, hey, this is not for me. Okay, you have to have a mindset for wanting to be an entrepreneur.
Yes.
A mindset. It's not for everyone, and everybody think they should have a business.
Yep.
That's not true. I'm sorry. Everybody does not need to have a business because you don't know anything about business. But our pride will make us raise us up to do things that we shouldn't do. Let's be serious about it. Sometimes you got to be more aware of how to do things, knowing things, being knowledgeable, and also having the dream. Here we go, the dream. It's a dream. You came up in your mind, I like to do this, I like to do that, and I take these steps. Every dream will not prosper. Sorry. You might be looking at me like you don't know what the hell you talking about. No, every dream won't prosper. I'm sorry. That's truth. But step by step, if you have the mindset and the discipline to go after what you want, you might make it.
Yes.
Everybody that goes after their dream or their business, you never hear those stories that I didn't make it. It didn't work out for me.
Yeah.
You know, you always hear the success stories. Oh, I got this business, I did this, I did that. This is how I did it. Okay, boom. Good for you. But not everybody get a chance to make it. And that's what we're coming today to just let you guys know. This is not an easy process. It takes time and a mindset to go forth in this. I hope you get it. A mindset to go forth. Discipline to go forth. Can't be lazy. You got to have discipline to push forward when you don't want to do it. I'm the man, when I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. This man, he going to do it. That's why I can take my money and say, yo, let's go get this.
Yeah.
I'll follow behind him. I have no problem with him being the leader.
Yeah.
I prosper with it. But that's my mindset. I could be all right with that. Me, myself, I could be fine with that. Not everyone is like that. You would say, well, you giving up. No, well, I can live with that. Believe me, I can live with that. That's okay with me. But I loved also to see somebody succeed. This brother has the heart and the mind to succeed. I see that in him every day, especially when we was in the lawn service, how we went out and did the things we did. Just talking. I got an app, man. What? I'm already cutting properties for my family because we own properties. I got the help. You got me? That's my boy. I got you. So that went forth to, okay, now we got yards every week. We getting it in. We putting it in that work. We noticing what's good, what's bad, how to cut this, how to do it. We learned as we went along, which now we're ready for the next season to come up, to do our thing. We have a better understanding about the lawn business, which is great, you know what I mean? And putting ourselves in a better situation again. He went on ahead and did it. I followed through with it. He know he could count on me.
Yep.
I got him.
Yep.
I know my lane. That's what I'm really saying. I know my lane.
Yes.
Everybody must know their lane.
Yes.
Everything ain't meant for everybody.
Yes.
That's the one thing I'm just trying to put out there. Everything is not meant for everybody. Know your lane.
One nugget I took from you, Van, man, I appreciate all the kudos, man, honestly, man. But it honestly take a strong man to learn how to be submissive within their self and know how to find good help, or know how to find good coaching, or know how to find good counseling, or know how to find good support, which he did everything that, from the grain of salt. I mean, like I said, when we met each other, I met him through my uncles, for real. Like, he was my uncle's partner, you know what I mean? So he could honestly be like a big brother or like even a father figure to me, to be honest with y'all. So for him to kind of give me that's what y'all need. Y'all need to find that person who could ride on that back when you like, man, I ain't doing this crap today. Yo, I need your help, man. I need you to motivate me, get me going. Because some days you're not going to be motivated. Entrepreneurship is all about you, all about self-discipline, all about what you decide to do.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't do it, guess what? You ain't getting paid. The bills ain't getting paid.
There you go.
If you don't say you got kids, because you got kids, that's it. It even get
You already
10
know.
times worse.
Yeah, you already know.
It even ramp up even more. Now you working a 9 to 5, cool. I get it. And you trying to build, I get that. I understand that. But you gotta put time away for self and build for yourself if that's what you want. This ain't for everybody. Seriously, this is not for everybody. This thing it will give you a headache. If you don't got gray hair yet, you'll start getting gray hair. But honestly, the rewards at the end of the day will be so worth it. You see the people that's on, TV or movies
Other
or whatever it
YouTube
is,
channels.
other YouTube channels
You can
preaching
make
all this stuff.
$100,000 in 3 months.
Exactly.
Okay.
You see them, but you don't know what the struggles they've been through. I'm gonna bring you all along in this journey when we building together and cutting grass. My transportation business. I'm already seeing one of my real estate deals. I'm gonna bring you all along on this. I'm gonna show you how I built. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but I'm okay with that because I know where I want to be at the end of the day. And it's not about boasting in anybody. It's not about rah rah rah. If you know me, I'm not a rah 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 type of person. But I know my lane. As he was talking about, I know my lane. I know the lane I want to be at. We sitting out here on this porch, just giving you this content right now, just talking to you guys. Because guess what? That's something that's built into us. This YouTube channel would literally start. I thought about this for years. He thought about doing counseling for years. We sat in the car cutting grass. We was like, yo, we need to get this thing together. We got it together. That was another entrepreneur thing we was thinking about doing. When you put your mind to something, just go after it. You got it, but you got to really, really deep down inside think if this really going to be worth it at the end of the day, because it's going to take work. It's going to take some sleepless nights. It's going to take some coffees. It's going to take some energy drink shots.
No doubt.
It's going to take some mornings that you get up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning that you don't want to get out the bed. It's going to take all that stuff. But if you do it, I promise you're going to see that. You're going to see that just like our intro. You see that little seed get planted and water. And then they grow over time. You see that rain, that growth. Plant that seed and get going. Plant that seed and get going. You got anything else for them, man?
Well, I'm gonna drop this one thing, and I don't want nobody thinking I'm hating on all of this. I just want people to understand what it takes. Nothing is promised to anyone. You got to put in work. Unless somebody was fed a silver spoon and the people's got money, understood. So be it. But this thing takes work and dedication. There's nothing easy about it. I'm all in for anybody who wants to pursue whatever they want to pursue. But just know, it takes work and dedication, discipline to get what you want. Nobody's going to give it to you. Understand how you're built. Understand your lane. Understand you. That's what I'm really saying. Know you to understand what you built out of.
Know your self-worth.
There you go, brother. I love it. See how you came in with that. I'm loving that for sure. But again, we just jumped in here real quick to throw something at you guys about what we think. Again, it's about what we think. Just like you have an opinion, and you'll probably say, well, these guys here and these guys that. But we're here in front of this camera telling you what we think. And we appreciate you sitting in and really, listening to what we have to say. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to say this. You have the choice to choose whatever you choose for yourself. No one can take that from you. You have that choice to make. No one else. So with that, we'd like to say, have a good day. Again, from Breaking Bread, we'll see you again.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all.